What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of DevTalks with your host Travian. We talk about everything engineering technology wise. In this video, we're going to be covering Amazon. We've been covering Amazon a lot already about how they've been using robots in their warehouses now to boost productivity and everything, but we're going to get a deeper dive into it in this video and see how it's going now, especially since we're in the holiday seasons. You know, Black Friday just passed, and I'm really curious on how it actually is keeping up with the workload. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm so much. I really appreciate it all and appreciate you all. And without further ado, let's dive in.
So session highs on all the major averages except for Kohl's. Take a look at this. A pretty rough start to the holiday season. The stock at a 52-week low today. The Kohl's CEO announced that he is leaving in January. The company reported lackluster third quarter earnings. The department store chain missed on both the top and the bottom line in terms of estimates. They had a 9.3 drop in comp sales. That's year over year. It is now the 11th consecutive quarter of decline. And you have some retailers, though, on the other side, turning to tech, right? All in the midst of this turbulent time for the industry. As Amazon opened up its next generation fulfillment center in Shreveport, Louisiana in September, this is now the first holiday period where the company has the center in full operation. The new fulfillment center has 10 times more in that project. Vice President on Amazon's global operations team, Sarah Rhodes. Great to have you here. And you're a veteran of a Navy, so thank you for your service. Talk to us about this robot plan. How does it work?
Yeah, well, thank you, first of all, Taylor, for having me. I'm so excited to be here and to talk about our new technology and our newest fulfillment center that we just launched a couple months ago. I actually had the opportunity to be down there in person a few weeks ago to see all of this new technology that includes AI, automation, robotics. The facility itself is really a glimpse into what the future of our operations looks like. It's 3 million square feet. Think of 55 football fields.
Wow.
So it's large.
55 football fields.
Yes, just to put it into context.
Which is why you have to be.
That's a lot of robots. Gosh dang, it's that big? No, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a crazy to have a fulfillment center the size of 55 football fields. I don't understand. Like, you have to understand how large that is. You would have to produce so many robots. You see all these crates back here? Now how many? There's a robot under each one of these, moving them around throughout this whole thing. You know how many you would need for that? I didn't know they were doing it at this scale. That is insane. I thought they were going to be smaller than that. Gosh dang. Amazon is
Be in Louisiana, not New York City, because they have the space.
They definitely have the space. It is 5 stories. So we have different types of technology. An example of that is a robotic drive called Proteus. So it's autonomous. It can move carts from one point to another. Another is robotic arms, and they can move packages from one point to another. So it really helps to eliminate repetitive motion, makes for a safer work environment. Despite all of the automation, we still have jobs for up to 2,500 employees in the
That's where I
Shreveport
want to
area.
go on,
Yes.
because a lot.
Yeah, see, if for every one of these, they still gonna have to have employees in there to do specific stuff. But this even goes back to like the whole port situation when there was a port strike going on. Every company and business wants to automate what's going on. And automation does 2 things. It speeds up productivity and efficiency, and it makes a safer environment. Whatever you say, whatever, it's safe. It's a safer environment because these robots break. It's not a real person. So they don't have rights in that sense to where it's no foul, no harm, because robots are doing the dangerous jobs and people are no longer are. They're doing a lot safer roles. And I wonder how much they get paid in there. But also it's 5 stories large, like tall, like, oh my, that's a big facility. And it also employs 2,500 people in that one facility alone too. That's insane, but they're about to jump more into this job thing. So let me just hear out what they have to say first.
A lot of people look at this and they push back and they say automation is great except the robot's taking my job. What do you say to those people?
Well, like I mentioned, in this one site alone, we have 2,500 jobs available. 30% of those jobs, though, are more technical than jobs that we've had in the past. And so we do have opportunities for employees who would like to upskill their expertise through different programs we have, such as Career Choice. They can get that technical expertise to help maintain the robots and the automation that is very critical to ensure that the operation continues.
How much of
I'm so glad she said that as well too, because I agree with that. I believe that no matter who we are, we have to look at where times are going. Get a job that correlates and get more technical skills. They're not all these simpler jobs and whatever. Try your hardest. Try to get into something new. I think by what she's saying is that they're helping employees internally become more technically inclined so that they can have these more technical positions, because that's just what we're gonna have. We have people that need to work on different stuff. This creates new jobs as it gets rid of older jobs, and people need to really know how the balance is there, how big that facility is. There could have been a lot of warehouse workers. No, for sure there could have been, but now there's less people with more technical jobs that probably make a ton of money, ton more money than them warehouse workers worked. They're able to pay that because they got rid of all the warehouse people. But they still have some of these ones. But still, 2,400 people for a building that big is still not a lot. Like, the facility is humongous, but I bet most of it's just a lot of storage and stuff moving around 24/7. And that's another thing. These robots don't need to go on break. They don't take holiday. The only thing they need to do is charge. And they probably got extra ones in the back ready, already stored up. For real. So, yeah.
this is a productivity play as well? A robot can go 24/7 and I need a nap.
I swear I didn't see this beforehand. I swear I didn't watch this beforehand. I paused it, and right after I unpaused it, she said what I just said about they can go 24/7. Like, come on. I just said this. I could be a news anchor.
Right? So how much of this is a robot can go on and just it's more productive than me as a person?
Well, it's certainly a balance, and our operations, even without automation, we run primarily 2 shifts across most of our sites, across 7 days a week. And, you know, like I mentioned, it still takes people to maintain the automation, the robotics. So it's definitely a good balance that we have.
Do you guys have more sites planned for this, quote, next-gen fulfillment center?
Like I mentioned, this is the future of our next sites, so
Okay.
the short answer is yes, and we are looking at retrofitting some of this technology into existing sites as well.
Talk to me more about the workers, right? So are you hiring down there? Does Louisiana, when you think about opening up down there, do they give you guys incentives? Are they helping partner with you with local universities to get employees in the doors so that you have a good workforce down in Louisiana? How do you think about drawing in that workforce? As that really is a lot of people's concerns when it comes to robots.
Well, we do have operations across the country. In fact, in the U.S., we have over 750,000 employees across the states, of course. And so we are very humbly proud to be a great employer in these communities. We offer fantastic pay, amazing benefits. In fact, an employee who starts today has the same exact health benefits as I do after being with Amazon nearly 14 years. And then we think about all the career opportunities, growth opportunities that are available across the country within our fulfillment centers and operations as well.
You talk a lot about robots and AI, but you're also thinking about delivering packages with electric vehicles.
Yes.
Right? How does that work?
Well, first of all, as of today, I'm really excited to let folks know that
Rivian.
we have over 20,000 electric Rivian vehicles on the road in the U.S.
I told you, this is what happens when you pay attention to stuff. If you watch this podcast, you would have known what she was going to say beforehand. That's why you guys need to subscribe. Just like and subscribe. I'm telling you, I know this stuff because I've been covering this for years. They had that contract years ago. I seen a Rivian electric vehicle the other month when I was driving around in Jersey, I think. I'm serious, yo. If y'all want to learn something, subscribe to the channel. I know what we're talking about around here. We cover a lot of this stuff on a daily basis. Well, not daily basis, but weekly basis, multiple times a week.
US. So we're really continuing to lean in on electric vehicles. That's a big part of our operation, and we look forward to continue leaning in on that technology.
And I think our audience knows this, but for those who don't, Amazon is one of the larger investors in Rivian.
Correct.
Am I right?
Correct.
So is it autonomous driving, or do I need a driver in that Rivian car?
We still need a driver in the Rivian right now, yes.
The technology is still catching up with us a little bit. What's hot right now that people are buying?
Well, you think about everyday essentials. You know, we have sales right now going on across all of our different categories. So, you know, there are all sorts of different, whatever somebody's looking for, it's going to be available on our website. So just take a look, and we likely have it for you.
Robots included?
Robots included, yeah, take a look.
I want to take a moment to talk about your background. You're an incredible person. We've talked a lot about the business and robots and AI, and that's really fun and glamour and glitzy. But you were a former U.S. Navy pilot. How did you transition from that into working at Amazon?
Well, it was definitely a tough choice. I was able to achieve a childhood dream of flying fighter jets in the U.S. Navy. But as I decided what my next career step was going to be, Amazon kind of found me, and I just saw a lot of amazing opportunity with the ability to work with large teams of people, the ability to do something different every day, and the ability to be challenged in a positive way. And all three of those things I still experience today, just like I did on day one and just like I did in the Navy.
Well said. Well, we thank you for your service, and thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you very much. Happy.
And yeah, that's about it for that. But you know, it pays to be right. It's kind of crazy how I'm wondering, they put all of this in this huge facility in Louisiana. I'm curious on how they are going to shift this in their other warehouses. So this warehouse is a stand-up. No jobs already existed there prior. So it's like they created new jobs because this is a brand new facility. They didn't have any warehouse workers before. They didn't have anybody who did any of these positions before. So it's not like, oh, these people lost their jobs. They just put in all the robots, all that, and then they have the more technical positions there. She said something about earlier about shifting this into other facilities. This then means certain facilities will get shut down for a period of time. They're going to lay off a lot of people or ask people, either you get more technically inclined to stay in this warehouse to have these other positions, or we're going to have to lay you off and hire different people. And that's what's going to take so that they can put all these different bots in there. That is insane. But without further ado, I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys learned something new. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot. We're trying to grow so much. Have no clue at all. And we have a lot more coming. The more you guys are here with me, and the more we comment, and I try to reply to every comment that makes sense to reply to, and like everyone and down there as I see them and go when I have time. But I really appreciate it so much. See you in the next video. Peace. And if you want to see more videos like this, please click the videos that pop up right around now, and it'll take you to another one. But peace.